This is my audience. Today, I'm going to be talking about why cheerleading should be counted as a real sport and why cheerleaders should be viewed as real athletes. Imagine flipping across a mat, lifting another person over your head, which could weigh more than you, the same amount as you, or less than you. You never know. And performing a full routine with perfect timing while making it look effortlessly. That's what cheerleaders do every single day. Today I'm going to explain why cheerleading should be recognized as a real sport. Many of us know someone who cheers, or we've seen cheerleading at events, but most people don't realize how physically demanding and competitive it is. I have personal experience in both competitive and sideline cheer myself, so I can understand the athletic training and all that goes actually into cheerleading. And research actually supports this. Shields and Smith's 2009 study, Cheerleading-Related Injuries in the United States, found that cheerleading requires high level of strength, coordination, and athletic skill, just like other recognized sports. First, I will explain the athletic skills cheerleaders need. Second, I will show how cheerleading includes a real competition. Third, I'll explain why cheerleading meets the definition of a sport. Right here, I have an image of cheerleaders doing a pyramid. And you can see it's not just these people holding them, these people are also holding them. So these people have to be able to stand still while these people also stand on top of them, which that by itself includes a lot of strength. Cheerleading takes real physical skill and strength, just like any other sport. A study in the Journal of Athletic Training says cheerleading requires strong muscles, good coordination, and real athletic ability, the same things other sports require as well. Jacobson, Redis, and Palmer's 2005 study, Cheerleading Injuries, a prospective study of college cheerleaders, found that cheerleading has one of the highest injury rates among female athletes, showing how physically tough and demanding it really is. Cheerleaders also practice for hours every week to learn tumbling, stunts, jumps, and routines that take a lot of energy, strength, and control. In this photo, we have some girls doing tumbling, which this is counted as a full, which takes a lot of training and everything to learn how to do that. That is a jump that they're doing, and that jump to be that flexible takes a lot of practice and training to do that as well. Then you have these girls who are doing a stunt, which that involves a lot of more training to be able to do that stunt, stay balanced, and stay up like that, while also smiling and looking happy. And then down here we have just a group of cheerleaders huddling up, either for a game or a competition, depending on what they're doing. Cheerleading is a real sport because teams compete against each other in organized competitions. Cheerleading competition judge teams on stunts, jumps, tumbling, just like what I showed you, the timing, and the difficulty, the same way other sports are judged on performance and skill. Difficulty means a lot for competition because even if you do a competition, if you didn't get the score you want, you will have to go back and you can learn another part of your routine, add more to your routine just to make your difficulty more higher so that you can get more points. Merton and Gig 2015 article, Competitive Cheerleading, a Sport in Transition, explains that competitive cheerleading uses official scoring system, rules, and performance standards just like other competitive sports. Cheer teams also spend months practicing just one routine, for competition, working to improve their timing, the difficulty, and teamwork so they can score higher than the other teams that there is. Now that we've seen how cheerleading evolves through a sport competition, we can look at why it meets the official definition of a sport. In this photo I have, It is these girls running onto a mat for a competition, which, if you've ever done that, it is extremely scary. Your heart's racing so much just to get onto that mat, but right when you get onto the mat, you just go with the flow, and it comes out. It's just normal. Cheerleading meets the official definition of a sport because it requires physical skill, training, and competition. Most definitions of a sport say it must involve physical effort and skill, and cheerleading clearly shows both through stunts, tumbling, and fast-paced routines. Routines are usually between 2 minutes to 3 minutes to even a little longer. The Women's Sport Foundation 2000 report, Cheerleading as a Sport, states that cheerleading qualifies as a sport when it includes athletic training, organized competitions, and a scoring system, which matters how competitive cheerleading works. Cheerleaders also practice regularly to improve their strength, timing, and performance, showing that they train just like athletes in other recognized sports. Now that we've seen the athletic skills, the competition, and how cheerleading fits the definition of a sport, we can understand why it deserves to be recognized as one. Cheerleading takes real physical skill and strength. It includes real competitions where teams are judged and scored, and it fits the definition of a sport because it involves training, effort, and competition. Cheerleaders work hard, compete seriously, and show real athletic ability, so it makes sense to recognize cheerleading as a true sport. The last image I have is these group of girls doing a pyramid again, but in this one they are flipping and doing things in the air, which takes a lot of trust in your own team. So thank you for your time, and this is my audience.